You ain't from where I'm from, you ain't cut from my cloth, you ain't never seen drama, you fuck niggas, it's off, I'm God level.
God level.
I'm God level.
God level.
You ain't from where I'm from, you ain't cut from my cloth, you ain't never seen drama, you fuck niggas, it's off, I'm God level.
God level.
I'm God level.
God level.
Let me take you on a trip down memory lane. It's a good book. First chapter, nigga slanging cocaine. Chapter 2 tells the story of a G on the rise. Strapped tight in a trap life. It caught a nigga by surprise. 18th Street rude boy. Rest in peace to Red Trail. My niggas pop by and
shit where you live, yeah, I like that better. 1, we can help you. 2, we can allow you to help yourself. And 3, we can have you replaced.
Hey! See, I really been popping my shit on the whole nother level. You playing these shit for the bill. These bitches been on me, I swear they keep calling my phone. I'm like, hold on, let me check the schedule. She get time of day, and I had a good place, so I'm back at the spot. She didn't feel like a pill. These niggas be soft on the bitch, but turned up off the perk. While I'm solid and stand on whatever. See, I really been popping my shit on the whole nother level. You playing these shit for the bill. These bitches been on me, I swear they keep calling my phone. I'm like, hold on, let me.
Yo. Welcome to another episode of a Warm Rag Podcast. I'm your host, Lyne, aka Alabama's finest, along with my co-host Jay Diggs, aka Mr. Mardi Gras. What's up with it, baby boy?
Believe that, man. We in this bitch, dog. I'm coolin', man. How you feeling, baby?
Man, I'm feeling real good, man. Great week. I don't know if you remember last week, I told you it's my mom's birthday week. So she'll be here Wednesday, man, and we just gonna rock out this weekend for her, man. I'm looking forward to a great time. Other than that, I'm just chilling, bro.
Man, happy birthday to your moms, bro. I swear, man. Please ensure you pass that message on to her.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man. Hey, if it's not too private, and if you don't mind me asking, man, how old she making?
She will be 76 years old, bro.
76 years young, man.
76 years old, man. Blessings too. Blessings.
Yes, indeed. Yes, and still in good health.
Absolutely. Getting around, driving, doing everything she want to do, bro.
I love it.
She love moving around, love doing her thing, man. And I'm really like I said, I'm really looking forward to this weekend, man, because she live in Alabama and I'm up here in Virginia. I don't get to see her as much as I would like to. And we just gonna rock out for this next week and a half while she up here, bro.
Good, man. Treat her well, bro. Treat her well, man.
Absolutely. We gotta have a good time. I got a special surprise in place for her.
Can you share?
No, because if I share it, she might get it, and I don't want nobody else to see it. So no.
I can dig it, man. Man, how you been though, bro? You looking good, man.
Oh man, I've been good, man. Chilling. I ain't really got a lot going on this week, man. Slow motion. I actually, to be honest with you, man, I was looking forward to the episode, man, for us to get on here and do our thing.
Yeah,
man. I'm just chilling, man. I ain't got nothing going on, drinking.
Yeah, I gotta say, man, the response on the podcast, bro, has been real positive over the last couple of weeks, bro. I'm loving it.
It's really been going down, man. I really appreciate everybody for coming in, showing love, liking, commenting. Keep it coming, man. Keep it coming. We're gonna keep content coming. Y'all keep the likes, keep the love coming, man. We sure appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely, bro. Hey, man, a little bit off topic. Have you seen my LSU Lady Tigers, man?
I have personally not been paying attention to the LSU Lady Tiger. I need you to understand that.
Of course you haven't, but I'll let you know. Them girls went to the Final Four, bro.
All right, that's fine. And I got a high strong feeling that the Alabama men will be in the Final Four. I got a strong feeling about that.
Hey, we'll see, man. We'll see. We're gonna continue to watch it. We'll talk about it when it comes to that time, man.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it is what it is. You better know I'm gonna bring it up though. I'm definitely gonna bring it up. Definitely gonna bring it up. Ain't no question.
Hey, it wouldn't be you if you didn't.
You already know. Long as you tracking.
Yeah. Hey, man. Well, look, bro. Hey, let's dive into this thing, man. Get the people what they want, bro.
Indeed.
I'm gonna ask you a question, man. Something that we've discussed. Mm-hmm. Sex and intimacy, right?
Ooh.
Yeah. And this you're gonna really say ooh when I ask you this question right here.
Uh-huh.
How many times per week if you're in a committed relationship, how many times per week should you and your partner be engaging in the horizontal frog dance?
Hey, man, I mean, it's hard to say, man, because I normally try to bring this up anytime I'm dating or whatever. I think you should you should ask the person who you're dating, especially if y'all plan on being with each other for a while or whatever, and it gets to that level. You need to know what they set drive at, bro. They got a high, because if they got a high sex drive and your sex drive low, it ain't gonna work.
Now, go ahead.
Ain't gonna work. So, but if you asking me personally, me and mine, and what I think is a culpable amount of time to have relations throughout the week, well, you know, maybe 3, maybe 4 times a week. You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't it depend on if you horny though?
It has to, man. Because I'm gonna tell you, with me and my partner, if we do it 6, 7 times a week, I'm fine with that. Also, if we do it 6, 7 times a month, I'm fine with that as well.
I don't know if I can do 6, 7 times a month though. I ain't no rabbit. I can't go daily. But 6, 7 times a month out of 31 days,
I'm perfectly fine with it, bro.
Let's not break it down in month. Let's break it down in week.
Okay.
Let's do week.
Okay.
So like maybe about 3 times a week.
That's perfect. Two times a week. That's perfect for me.
Spread out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
About 3 times. And like I said, depends. So what? Because let's say you reach your 3-day cap throughout the week, but then your partner birthday on Friday or Saturday.
You got to get it out. You got to go to work.
So them little three times that you already got out your system, you got to bring out. You got to go deep within yourself and find something else to bring that action.
Well, I don't believe that there should be a cap. What I'm telling you is 2, 3 times a week is fine with me. But if it goes over that, then that's perfectly fine. If you get when I get that feeling,
that's the thing. So like, and it's the thing, right? So I don't. Let's say we're speaking hypothetically. Let's say it's 3 or 4 times a week, right?
Yeah. Why you ain't finish my song, man?
Because I want to get this off my head before I lose it.
Go ahead.
Let's say it's 3 or 4 times a week, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not horny 7 days a week, bro.
No, 41 years old.
Yeah, I'm just not. So, and then, but 2, you have to look at 2. When you're in a relationship, you got to make those sacrifices, right? You're not gonna always feel like doing it.
Yeah.
Right.
But what if she does?
If she does, you kind of like you don't want to tell your partner no. If you can help it.
But see, here's the thing though. Sex is never a sacrifice for me. Sex always feel great. You know, it's never a sacrifice for me. If she's in that mood, I'm happy to deliver.
What if you're tired?
Ain't enough tiredness in the world.
Listen, man, I get tired, bro. I be tired. Like if I'm tired and I'm sleeping, I'm ready to lay down and go to sleep. Now what has happened or what will happen, you know what I'm saying? I may be tired, but if I'm tired and she wants it, she'll have to initiate.
Absolutely.
Now,
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Now, if she initiates and I'm tired, that's different. Okay, she initiated. In my mind, I'm like, yeah, I'm tired. But then I go ahead and pull my pants down. You know what I'm saying? Right. If she go ahead, if she initiates, then I go ahead and pull my pants down, and then we may be able to do some work or something. But if I'm tired, if I'm tired and she wants to, and then I don't, and then she be mad with me because we didn't. The next day, I'm like, well, you should have. I told you I was tired. You knew I was tired. You know what I'm saying? You didn't initiate. That's why it didn't happen. Now, on a regular basis, now when I'm full of that yak,
you
ain't got to worry about it.
But see, for me, it's different because I don't have to pull my pants down. In a moment of transparency, I'm in the bed, ball, nigga.
See, you one of them. Yeah. So if somebody breaking your house, you're gonna be in there doing the motherfucker fight with this man with your dick slapping his thighs. You're gonna have a problem. See, I'm not doing that. or you the motherfucker on the news they got to give the blanket to because you ain't got no clothes on because you butt booty ass naked. Your house, you woke up mid fire, you couldn't find no clothes, couldn't get to your clothes because of the fire. Now you outside butt naked. I'm not doing none of that.
Naked as hell.
I'm not doing none of that.
Give me my blanket.
At a minimum, I'm gonna leave half on some boxer drawers, dog. I can't, bro. I would go to bed with socks on and some boxers and a white beater.
What?
Yep.
It's too much, man. It's too much.
Yeah,
Too much for me.
Huh?
It's too much for me.
How's that too much?
I get in that sometime with some drawers on, but for the most part, I'm bucket ball.
Bro, I'm not doing that. But I think that on a scale of 1 to 10, because you gotta look at it for a relationship. Well, is sex important to you for a relationship?
I believe it is. It establishes that level of intimacy. And also, man, we ain't even gotta talk about sex, bro, at all the time. Like for me, if me and my partner, we land up in a bed. I know we talked a couple of episodes ago about cuddling, right? If we in the bed and we cuddle, we face to face, you wrap them fucking legs around me, dog. That I'm perfectly fine with that.
Right.
Go ahead, bro. I know you about to say some shit. Would you call me snuggle bear or some shit? Would you call me?
You old cuddly motherfucker. Ain't nobody. Every time we get on damn pod, you want to start talking about cuddling. You miss her? God damn.
I'm telling you, man, this shit is wonderful, man.
But nah, man, what I think is important though, bro. Like I said, and I said it a minute ago, when you meet somebody, you and y'all talking about dating, that should be a part of the dating commentary. Like, what's your sex drive like?
Yeah, it's important.
You know what I'm saying? If that's not in, like I said before, if that's not in sync, y'all gonna have an issue. If her sex drive high, yours low, she gonna have an issue. But if yours high and hers low, she gonna have an issue. You gonna have an issue.
But for me, it changes from partner to partner, right? If I see my partner with nothing on, like she turns me on just that much. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's go time. You know what I'm saying? I've had other relationships where it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. You dig what I'm saying? Well, I could be not saying that she was bad built or nothing like that, but it just didn't take me there. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
But look, man, I have another question for you in the same vein of this conversation. Wait, first, did you have anything else on that?
Nah, go ahead.
So you've been with your partner for a long time, right? And let's say, after time with relationships, the spark kind of diminishes, right? We can agree with that.
Right.
As a man, what stipulations do you have in order to bring that spark back? It could be something small, it could be something major. But what do you have?
So for me, and I understand what you're saying. That's why I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But,
go ahead, brother.
For me, it's a preventative measure you take to not lose that spark.
Tell me more.
You must, and this go for both ends, the female and the male. You must continue to date the person you with. If you continuously, and what I mean, it's a lot wrapped up in dating that person. Yeah, y'all might have been together for 6 months, but if you still dating that person, that means y'all still getting that same little flick, that same little spark y'all was getting in the beginning is still a factor in your relationship. You understand what I'm saying? But when you stop dating that person, that's when that flame starts to go out. Yeah, that's when it starts to lose that spark, because we forget, after we get comfortable with somebody, we forget to date.
Yeah,
we forget to date.
I think those sparks get reignited in day-to-day life, right? The reason why I say that is, if I see you in the kitchen, you cooking something up, I'm gonna come behind you, I'm gonna smack you on your ass right fast. I'm gonna say things like, God damn, girl, you looking good over there. And paying constant compliments, so forth and so on, to where it's not forced, it's not contrived. It's something that you genuinely mean. Go ahead, bro. I know you about to say something stupid. Go ahead.
Oh, simp ass. Nah, I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. Nah, but yeah, no doubt. You know what I'm saying? But I think it need to be understood as well too, right? So it's so much involved in losing that spark. Stress, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Financial issues, you know what I'm saying? Infidelities, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you with somebody and infidelity happens with it, where either end it happen on y'all decide to stay together. Oh man, it's gonna be hard to read. Yeah, it's come on, bro. You know it's people out there like that. That had I know somebody that went out and had another baby, a dude that had another baby with a chick. His old lady left him, but came back to him. Come on, bro.
What,
Don't act like that.
no, you're right. I know people like that as well. I'm talking to my partner though.
Huh?
I'm talking to you.
What y'all about? Well, am I coming back?
Yes,
Fuck
motherfucker.
no. Fuck no. That's not even a question.
Hey,
But I cannot. I got to talk about every situation, every possible thing. Yeah, just because that don't pertain to me, don't mean it ain't somebody out there that's going through that. So,
I gotta. Can I tell a story?
go ahead.
It's some. I'm not gonna speak no names, but it's somebody that we both know, right?
Mm-hmm.
This female and her husband.
That narrows it down.
But you're gonna know who I'm talking about when I finish talking about what I'm talking about.
Right.
They both went to Iraq. Right? On a deployment. In that country, in Iraq, was her lover, right?
Ooh.
Now, mind you, she's out there thousands of miles away with her husband on a deployment. They stand in the same tent, so forth and so on, et cetera, right? Her lover is on a different compound to where she's sneaking off and going fuck with her lover while her husband is still in the tent, right? First of all, who the hell cheats in Iraq? But with your husband, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about your husband being present because we know what go down in Iraq. But anyway, so this woman gets pregnant overseas. She is hoping and praying the baby is for her love, for her husband.
Right.
Turns out that the baby was for her husband. She was mad about that. Right? She told her husband what the deal was, asked for a divorce, so forth and so on. The husband actually begged to stay with her after all that had transpired.
Dummy.
Dumb as hell.
Dummy. Look, bro. So this is my thing. This is my thing, right? I like somebody that has the gall to do things in that manner, to be cheated on and stay or want to stay. God didn't bless me with those guts.
Hell no.
I can't do it because I'm gonna want to choke you every day. There's no they have not created a counselor that's gonna be able to sit me down and make me understand what you're talking about.
At all?
At no point.
Nah, because once that trust is betrayed to that extent.
And so, and I got something else is kind of on this topic and kind of what it's kind of like what we talk about, because we talking about sex and intimacy, and we talking about, you know what I'm saying, you know, getting the spark back, and you just what in the story you just brought up, right?
Yeah.
How would we? I don't know. I want to put this the right way. If your old lady told you, came to you and said, I want to be with somebody else, what would be your response?
Part of me says I would want to know why, but another part of me says, hey, baby, go ahead. Obviously, I'm not providing you something that you need. Go ahead. You know what I mean? It's no way I would be able to refute that if someone gave me that bit of information. I can't refute. You talk about some simp shit for me to beg for you to. Nah, I'm not about to do that.
So I got one more question for you.
Give it to me.
Is it worse or is it the same? Does one outweigh the other? Is it different when a man cheats versus when a woman cheats?
Ooh, well, you cooking? Yes, it is a difference.
What's the difference?
I'll tell you. I'm glad you asked.
Yes, sir.
So when a woman, this game right here,
it's game.
Because
you probably gonna say the same thing I'm gonna say, but go ahead.
I need you to pin this one right here.
Go ahead.
When a woman cheats, the vagina is made to receive things. The vagina is made to be penetrated. She has to give you permission in order to penetrate that vagina. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
A man has to ask. A man has to swindle. A man has to finagle his way into the vagina. It takes work.
Or pay.
Or what?
Or pay.
Or pay.
Right.
The only way he's doing that outside of those 4 things that we just said is raping her. That's the only way. If he forcibly takes it.
Scoundrel.
Yeah. So it's definitely more. It's worse when the woman does it versus when a man does it. Also, the vagina in a woman is connected to the heart of a woman.
So now you're going into my range. You're supposed to just say your little part about what you said and let me get a little bit. Let me put a little game out here.
Hey man, bless him, man. Bless him.
Let me help the people, these warm raggers out here, understand something.
Bless him.
I've said this before, and you know it meets conflict, but if you think about it, you know what I'm saying, it makes sense. So just in general, a man thinks here.
Yep.
He thinks with logic.
Yep.
Not saying that it's not logical women out here, because it is, but a man's first thought is going to be logical.
True.
A woman's first thought is going to be with passion, from heart. They think with their heart. They think with emotions.
Yeah.
Exactly what you said. A woman has to receive you. Has to say, yes, you can penetrate me. Come get that, right? Most times, I'm not gonna say all, because it's some females out here that'll surprise you. But most women, it's some females out here just like men.
Yeah, hell yeah. I've ran across them.
And I'm gonna get to that. But majority females have to be I'm gonna say at least to be sexually pleased by you. Has to have something, has to feel something for you.
Mental stimulation.
It goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They have to feel something for you to be with you. Right? Men, on the other hand, we can have sex with a female and not talk to this female for 8 months.
Yeah.
And be fine. No feelings involved. Never met, don't need her name. I ain't gotta know her name. I ain't gotta know where she's from. I ain't gotta know nothing about her to do that. Right? It's not as much involved when a man cheats. Now, are they both wrong if you committed somebody? Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. But when a female cheats, she has given, what that song say? Your body's here with me, but your mind's on the other side of town. Can't explain it no better.
Yep.
Can't explain it no better. You may be in the house with me on this random night, but you thinking about him.
And most men, if you're in tune with your woman, you can tell.
Absolutely.
You can tell.
You definitely can. Oh, the signs are, unless you just unless you just dumb and not paying attention. That means that's why she giving that man her mind, because you ain't paying no attention to your woman. You ain't paying no attention to your woman. That's why she out there getting to it, because you ain't paying no attention to your woman. If you don't notice those signs, you ain't paying attention to your woman anyway.
You better believe it, man. You better believe it, and it's such a simple concept, bro. Like you alluded to, when a man goes out there and cheats on his woman, we could do that and not think twice about that woman ever again.
Right.
It could be a one-time thing. Again, this is not absolving men because it's wrong is wrong is wrong.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? But when that woman gets pushed to that point, dog, it took something. This dude had to, he had to whisper sweet nothings to her, late night text messages. He had to spark something in her in order for her to receive that man's penis inside of her vagina.
Ooh, yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why it's way more intricate when a woman does it versus when a man does it. You know, but I will say that, and this is a whole nother topic. We could discuss this at another time, but women are much better cheaters than what men are.
I'll say this: women are much better cheaters when they care. If they don't care about the man they with, they sloppy. But when they care about the man that they actually with, they beast at it.
You better believe it.
Trust me when I say I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about too.
Right.
You understand? Hey, on a callback real quick, that story I just told. Do you know who I was talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I was about to say we'll discuss it off air, but
we cut from the same cloth. We know the same people. That story was universal, and everybody knew.
That motherfucker was a low-down scoundrel.
That motherfucker PA balance was off. You got your pH balance got to be off, do some shit like that. You're not happy with yourself.
Boy, you stupid.
In the desert?
In the desert. Sand pussy. Just despicable.
And 120 degree heat index weather? Well, that box hot.
Literally.
I don't want no parts.
Oh my God, you low down dirty scoundrel.
Low down dirty.
Oh my God, man.
No, man, just to recap, man, on the original, you know what I'm saying? If sex is important to you, which it should be if you go into a relationship with somebody, that's something that should be brought up in the beginning.
Absolutely.
Well, what is your and I've done it before. You know, how's your sex drive? What kind of sex drive do you have? You have high sex drive, low sex drive, medium. You know what I'm saying? Can we meet in the middle? You know what I'm saying? Because sex, a lot of people don't understand, and maybe they do, and maybe they don't. Sex is just as important as finances in a relationship.
Oh, absolutely.
Hands down. You need to understand. If you don't understand it, you need to understand that. Because if the sex is fucked up and the money fucked up, the relationship fucked up.
Ain't no relationship.
Basically.
You know what I mean? You know,
right.
But
and just for everybody tracking, my money always fucked up. So don't come to me by no relationship. Ain't got no damn money.
Hey, man. Hey, I think we done beat that one to death, bro. You had anything else on the subject, bro?
No. I'm good on that.
We gonna switch it, man. We gonna take the dark off. We're gonna put a little bit of light on the situation, man. We're gonna talk about something a little bit more lighthearted, right?
All right.
We always here on the Warm Rag Podcast. We normally come to y'all with a top 5 subject, right? And we've been getting feedback from our listeners about the top 5s that we present, right? I ain't gonna bring up how you said Lady Rage should be top 5 female, right? But we what, man? Go ahead.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead and put your question out there, man, for I blast you. You know how I am. So go ahead and put your question out there. Go ahead and say what you're gonna say.
All right, here we go.
We move forward.
Here we go. You know I love you, man. Here we go, man. So what's your top 5 gangster / mafia movies of all time?
Ooh, top 5?
Yes, sir.
Top 5?
Top 5.
Oh man, 5. So what you want me to go 1? You want me to start with the best?
Start with the worst.
Worst to the best. Well, not worst, but my 5 down.
Yeah.
All right, let me see. At number 5, will have to be that's rough. Number 5 will have to be New Jack City.
Ooh.
Number 4, Menace.
Ooh.
Number 3, Carlito's Way.
Mm.
Number 2, Casino.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, Goodfellas.
Man, that's a good list.
Hey,
It's a good list.
hey, I don't know. I mean, you gotta dig deep in your drawers to top that one.
Don't worry about that, brother. You already know how we get on. We talk about these top 5, but I be kicking your ass.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I think my number 5. If I know you like I know you, you're gonna love it. Ready?
Yeah.
Number 5 is Shatas.
That's my 6.
That was your 6?
Yeah.
Hey, I remember back in the day.
Probably should have did a top 10, but yeah, that was my 6. But go ahead.
I remember you used to mimic their voices all the time. Go ahead.
Look what them do to win. That kid, my brother win.
All right, look, my number 4.
Mm.
Classic right here. Paid in Full.
So was Paid in Full more of? I mean, I guess it could go in the gangster realm because of the action and the stuff that happened. But to me, Paid in Full was more of a dope movie.
Yeah, absolutely. But
which the same thing you could say about New Jack City.
Mm-hmm.
But New Jack City actually had a gang. That was they operated in a gang fashion. It was the number of people, how they moved, they took over the little project. It was actually a gangster.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. But you know, in our culture, gang culture and drug culture are sometimes synonymous with each other.
In my Menace to Society.
Exactly. Yeah, right. You know what I mean? All right, moving on. My number 3.
Mm-hmm.
One of the most gangsters of gangsters out there. Training Day, Mr. Alonzo.
Ooh.
That boy was gangster.
He was that. And then why you bullshitting the real life Rafael Perez. That's who he was
emulating
in the movie. That little clique of police actually was a gang. They was Bloods. They was fucking with shit.
Yep. Yeah. Which is what he was, and that's the neighborhood that he stayed in. They portrayed it perfectly. You know what I mean? My number 2, New Jack City.
Okay, we agree.
Sit your $5 ass down.
Why make change? Rockabye, baby. Yes, sir.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am.
All right, and my number 1.
What about me, Nino? You forgot about us. Am I my brother's keeper?
Yes, I am. Off them.
Get out of here.
Get out of there. All right, moving on. My number 1. American Gangster. Frank Lucas was a dog, boy.
I can deal with that. I can deal with you. So your list wasn't horrific. I like your list. Your list was just it differs from mine. I guess it's all about what you look for in the movies. And we would be doing an injustice if we didn't do honorable mentions, which Shadows would have been an honorable mention for me or my number 6. The Godfather is definitely in that top 10, top 15 gangster movies of all time. Another one, man, a lot of people don't know about because it was a series, but it was like a movie you watch as a movie. It was Mario Puzo's The Last Done. Great movie. If you can find it and watch it, go find it and watch. You probably can find it on Amazon. You probably pay a couple $, but I promise you, it's worth your $. Great movie.
What was the name of it?
Mario Puzo's The Last Done.
I'm gonna check that out.
It's a great movie. Crucifixo. Go watch that.
I'm gonna check that out, man. That actually sounds interesting.
Another honorable mention, Scarface.
Oh yeah.
That's probably one of the coldest movies, you know what I'm saying, created when it came talking about gangster. But like I said, it was more surrounded around drugs and not gangs. You know what I'm saying? It's quite a few out there, man. Like the first Donnie Brasco was a good gangster movie. Once Upon a Time in America.
I love that movie.
Boys in the Hood. But the original gang movie, which started the gang culture in the black communities outside of California and Chicago.
Boys in the Hood.
And that was Colors.
Ooh, Colors.
Yeah. When them boys, that scene when they was in they had brought my man to jail and he came back there and they had the Bloods on one side of the bars and the Crips and they was all at the bar stacking and throwing their sets up. Man, that scene can never be replicated. That's probably one of the coldest in the motherfucking game, bro.
Yeah, man, and you know what? Another thing you brought up, which would have been my number 6, was Menace to Society. My number 7 was Boys in the Hood, but we're gonna stick with Menace to Society, man. That movie was such a staple. You know what I mean? Once you seen when you seen Menace to Society, even right now, if that movie comes on, I'm gonna sit down there and watch it.
Right. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
So Menace is like that's a go-to for me.
Yeah,
that's a comfort movie. Like I maybe say I ain't really got nothing to watch, ain't nothing going on. All my shows has inspired. I'll throw Menace on it, and I may not watch the whole movie. I ain't got to watch the whole movie because I can hear it and know what's going on, know what the thing look like. So I may not be physically watching it with my eyes, but it can just be playing, and then I might pass by and see a scene, or this is my favorite scene. I got to stop to see that. So Menace sit at the top of that at the list when it comes to that. It's one of my comfort, absolutely. Which is also Training Day is one of my comfort movies.
Yeah. Anytime it comes on, and you know what's, and this is a little bit off topic, but another. I like that moniker that you use, comfort movie. Another one for me is Shawshank Redemption. I know they ain't got nothing to do with gangster.
Absolutely.
But that movie right there, man, I'm talking about a complete body of work. You understand what I'm saying? Morgan Freeman did such a spectacular job with that movie, bro. It's just, it just, oh man, it transcends the hands of time.
Now, I'm gonna mention one for the classic movie watchers out here. If you want to see some old school gangster stuff when these gangster movies was coming out back in the day, back in the 60s and 70s, and you want to see a good one, go find The Education of Sonny Carson.
Oh, I seen that.
Go find The Education of Sonny Carson. And that's a gangster movie.
You damn right it is.
That was a gangster movie. It's old school, so you have to be eclectic when watching it. But if you can find it, and I want to say you can find it on YouTube.
Yeah,
and YouTube has it on there for free. The Education of Sonny Carson.
Well, I've seen it. I can't remember where I seen it and on what platform I seen it, but yeah, that movie is phenomenal. It
is. I want to say you saw a clip. You saw the motherfucker when he said, "Man, I dot both your eyes."
Yeah,
that's where it started. That made you go back and find it, go on YouTube and find it and look for it and look for some more scenes. Man, I dot. He said, "No, I put trademark around your eyes."
Well, shit. Well, let me ask you though. In the same vein, did you have Harlem Nights in your top 10?
So no, because Harlem Nights is my top comedy movies. It ain't in my while they are portraying old school gangsters, that's one of the greatest comedies ever made. I can't put that. I'm not gonna put now. If they come up with a gangster comedy genre, then that will be the first one on the list.
I can agree with that.
That'd be the first one on the list.
I can agree with that.
I can't put Harlem Nights in straight gangster because that shit just too funny.
It is, bro.
It's funny. It's just too funny. I can't do that. I won't do that.
Hey, what was that scene when they were shooting dice?
And I told him, shoot this little motherfucker right. I'm gonna stick you. I'm gonna stick you, and I'm damn sure gonna stick this little motherfucker right.
Hey, when old boy shot that little ass gun, bro. Say, bro, I lost it, bro.
But that's one of the coldest movies ever created, man.
Hey,
Eddie Murphy has some classics too.
Ooh, say,
Eddie Murphy has some classics. We're gonna bring that shit back on another. We're gonna do an Eddie Murphy. We're just gonna break down his movies, man. Because I those are some of all his movies are comfort movies for me. All of his movies,
every single one of them,
except for Coming to America 2.
What was that? What was that one? I actually like Coming to America, Part 2.
I liked it, but it ain't a comfort movie for me. I didn't like it like the first Coming to America.
Well, that is the original Coming to America be the number one movie in a lot of people's minds of all times.
Right, absolutely.
You know what I mean? Hey, what was that movie? Even that movie he had, I Spy. And I know we can talk about.
Good. Oh yeah, motherfucker, yeah, Gun Dogs, yeah, Gun Dogs, yeah, Gun Dogs, yeah.
He said,
yeah, no, I like that.
He said, I'm something like 007, but I'm just 009 and a half.
Yeah, no. That's my shit. That's my shit.
Hey, let's move on, man. Let's move on, bro. You know, and I mean, we still in this top 5, top 10 conversation. So I'm gonna give you one more. We're not gonna spend too much time on it, but I want to give you something on it though, man. Okay. Top 10 hip hop record labels of all time. Go from 10 to 1 for me, please.
Record labels or
record labels
or the CEOs of the record labels.
We can go CEOs.
All right, starting from 10 down.
Yeah.
Shit.
See, for me.
Right, so I know. I got it. I understand. I got it.
Go ahead.
I got it. Jermaine Dupri at 10. L.A. Reid.
Ooh.
Jay Prince.
Yeah.
Rick Ross.
For Maybach Music?
Yeah.
Okay.
50 Cent.
Okay.
Birdman.
Mm-hmm.
Master P.
Mm-hmm.
What that is?
It sounds like, I think 6.
That was 7, I thought.
Could be. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's 7. And who was my last one? Dr. Dre, right?
No, your last one was Birdman.
Birdman, Master P,
mm-hmm.
Dr. Dre,
mm-hmm.
Jay-Z.
Ooh.
Sean Puffy Combs.
Solid ass list, man.
Sean Puffy Combs.
All right, I'm gonna give you mine.
Honorable mention Russell Simmons. And then after you give me your list, I'm gonna tell you why I didn't add him in the top 10.
Okay, well, let me give you mine first then.
Okay.
Number 10, Kanye West, Good Music.
Absolutely. Okay.
Number 9, Eazy-E, Ruthless Records.
Can you? Okay, we would touch that. I touched that when you.
Yeah, I already know what you want to say. I already know what you're gonna say.
Okay.
Number 8, I got Jay-Z.
Okay.
Rockefeller Records. Number 7, I got Lil Wayne. Young Money.
Okay.
That encompasses
Drake and Nicki.
And Nicki Minaj and a plethora of other artists. Now, just those two alone, Drake and Nicki Minaj, accounts for so much of the music that's being produced today.
Okay. I'm tracking.
All right. My number 6, Sean Puffy Combs, also known as P. Diddy, also known as Brother Love, also known as Puff. Bad Boy Records.
Okay.
Took over the 2000s.
Easy.
Number 5, Dr. Dre. Aftermath Records. That boy produced 50 Cent, Eminem. Oh my God, the list goes on and on and on.
It does.
Number 4, Birdman and Slim.
What happened to that boy?
Birdman and Slim, the founder and the co-founder of Cash Money Records. Nothing else needs to be said. Right? Number 3.
No, I don't like paying niggas. Go ahead.
Master P. No Limit Records. Boy put the South, the whole South on the map.
You bought it?
You bought it.
I'm bought it.
Is you bought it?
We'll say you bought it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What them killers ain't.
Third wall. Yeah.
Got all thing.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
But number 2, I gotta put Jay Prince up there.
You put.
You dig what I'm saying?
Go ahead. We'll talk after. Go ahead.
Yeah. Just with the Ghetto Boys by themselves. You know what? Never mind. We'll talk about it afterwards. Number 1, Dr. Dre. I gotta put him there just because of what he has done for hip hop in the form of a producer, a record label CEO, a musician, a businessman. It's undeniable. It's undeniable.
All right, so I'm gonna say something, and I want to explain why Jay Prince so low on my list.
Okay.
He would have been higher, I promise you, because I'm a Ghetto Boys fan. Everything that came out of Rap a Lot, I've been a fan of.
Yeah.
For years, as far as music. But I think the recent stuff that went on with his son and Takeoff and all this crap that's going on, man, it lowered his stock to me. It lowered the. And I told you that when we talked about it on the last episode, the other episode when we talked about it, like I hope that this image don't tank the image of Rap a Lot, but for me it did.
But you can't have recency bias though.
I have to, because we look at, so let's look at Dre, right? Dre has been a record label CEO and ran his label, put out some great stars. Even Lil Wayne, right, has put out great stars and did their thing and had all these guys out here getting money, making music, and that's just it. Yeah, they had their occasional scandals and stuff that come out, about them and stuff. But bro, we talking about you as a CEO and your sons out here going around on podcasts, parading around, trying to clean up a mess that came from your sons.
Looking like suckers.
Right. That steals away from that shine that you had. Now, I could have understood if Jazz Prince and his brother would have came on a podcast, but hell, here go Mr. Mysterious, Jay Prince. Now, the daddy got to come out and start talking.
I don't like it.
I don't like it, bro. And so that stole away. I still respect Rap a Lot for the music. That's why they even still in the top 10. But that happened. It stole from the legacy, bro. It stole from the dream of what was Rap a Lot. It stole from. I had to, bro. That's why he was so low on my list.
It did, man. Because again, for years and years and years, we never even knew what. Some people didn't even know what the hell Jay Prince looked like. That dude was so far behind the scenes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was moving like a gangster. You did.
Right.
But
his sons did put him in a situation and put him under a microscope, bro. Now he's being exposed.
And it's tainting his character.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. His legacy.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, absolutely. And we'll move on from the topic, man. And I appreciate your input on that. And you know what? I respect your list, bro. Absolutely.
Yeah. So I don't really think on this topic you couldn't really went wrong with a top 10.
No,
because hip hop show you who on top as CEOs, bro. I mean, it ain't, you know what I'm saying? It ain't a lot. I mean, and there's a lot of people that's out here that's got record labels and stuff, but they ain't shining like the ones we know we know to be the top. They ain't shining like that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you another thing. My top 3 is actually interchangeable. I could have actually put Birdman and Slim as number 1. You know, again, you know, I'm always biased because of, you know, we're from the same geographical location, but you know, but I think that those dudes, what they've contributed to hip hop, it's just it can't be matched.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I'm inclined to agree with you because I'm looking at the same thing you're looking at. I'm looking through the same lens that you looking at it through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we really can't. You can't go wrong with a top 10.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When we talk about label CEOs, because the music and the production is there.
Yeah. You know, like I said, man, again, bro, I really appreciate your input. I think we both had solid points on that topic. But I do want to ask you, man,
what's up?
It's been all over the news recently. And it's something that it's bothersome. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you what I'm talking about first, so I can provide some context. But I don't know if you've seen, there was this young lady. Her and her husband and her mom and the kids are in the same, I'm assuming, an apartment. The young lady decides to go live on Facebook Live to film an argument with her husband, also the father of her 4 children. What ends up happening on Facebook Live, she ends up, in my estimation, mistakenly shooting the young man and killing him. Have you seen this?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely tracking, and I would implore you to remove the word mistakenly from your statement.
You think so?
I'm gonna tell you something, bro. When you pull a gun out, so my uncle, man, my uncle Sylvester, man, loving it to death. One of the greatest lessons he ever taught me: you don't never pull a gun unless you plan on using.
Unless you plan on shooting that motherfucker. Yeah,
that's the nature of the beast. So once it's out, the mistake is over with. If it was a mistake and you didn't intend to shoot nobody, don't never pull it out. Don't never. And then you had, and not only did you pull it out, you had to pull it out and be pointing it at him. You had to have that man at gunpoint
with your finger on the trigger.
That ain't no mistake, bro.
So here's why I say it's a mistake, right?
Okay.
I think that she intended to use that pistol as only a threat, right? Hear me out. I think that was her intent. And the only reason why I say that is because after she pulled the trigger, she sounded so remorseful and afraid. It was kind of like she was like, oh my God, what have I done?
I think she was more remorseful. I don't think she was remorseful. I think she was more terrified because she knew her ass was going to go to jail. I'm not on her. I don't give her no credit, no nothing, because Ice Cube showed us how to threaten somebody with a gun. We got a problem here. That's a threat. Yeah. But when you pull it, that's imminent. That's danger.
That's true. Don't
ever. I live like this. Don't ever pull a gun on me and don't shoot me. If you pull a gun on me and turn your back, I'm going to shoot you.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
Nature of the beast. Because now I'm threatening. If I let you go, you might catch me with my back turned or catch me slipping and kill me later or hurt somebody else around me. So if you pull a gun on me and you don't use it and you call yourself, and you turn your back, I'm going to shoot you, because I definitely got a gun on me and I'm definitely going to defend myself.
So you honestly believe that woman had intent to kill her husband, bro, with her kids in the next room?
So let me tell you how I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it from a jury standpoint. If I was on the jury and we in the room deliberating, my statement will be: if you have a gun drawn on somebody with your finger on the trigger with one in the chamber, you intended to use that weapon for something. It may have got used for the wrong intention. Maybe you intended to shoot him and hurt him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But you can't. You showed up with a gun. It was premeditated because you had the gun.
It was.
You came with the gun, so it was premeditated. You came with a gun. You pulled the gun. You pointed the gun. You put your fingers on the trigger, and you pulled it.
And her mama with her instigating dog ass.
Mm.
That whole situation just could have, because homie was trying to leave. He was trying to leave and go to work.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? All because she found out that, well, allegedly he was cheating on her with another dude.
Suppose allegedly,
Yeah.
the way it sounded on the live, like he may have just been cheating in general. Like he may just, you want to mess with everybody else. She didn't necessarily. She never said clearly that it was another dude. I think somebody speculated that.
No, she did. She her Facebook post from yesterday was something to the effect of, my husband is messing with some. She actually named the dude that he was messing with.
Oh yeah. You know what? I did see that. So yeah. So apparently, and this is I don't know this to be fact that he was messing with another dude. He was on the download. He's bi.
Yeah, but still, that still gives him.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Get your kids, get yourself, get your clothes. Pop Smoke, be mad, take him to court, take his money, whatever case might be. But that man didn't deserve to die. And he wasn't aggressing towards you. He wasn't hitting you. He wasn't hurting you. He wasn't doing nothing to you. You was the one aggravating the situation. You was reaching on him and poking on him and hitting on him.
He kept saying, "Stop touching me! Stop touching me!"
Right. So that, bro, yeah, she deserved whatever she get.
It's a sad situation all the way around.
It's sad for the kids. Now the kids don't have most likely 9 times 10 not gonna have a mom because she's gonna be in prison, and they dad gone.
Yeah.
It's always the kids that get hurt. And speaking of kids, man, I also want to send my condolences to the families of the school shooting in Nashville, bro. It was 6 killed, 3 adults, 3 kids. The shooter was female.
What?
And it was a female shooter. I want to say she was 28 years old. I'm not sure. I think she was like 27, 28 years old. But she killed 3 adults and 3 children in Nashville. And I just want to send my condolences to the families, to the school, the teachers, and everybody that was involved in that, man. And I hate to hear that. And it's scary because remember when COVID came out and it was out for about a year and everybody started saying it's the new norm. Unfortunately, school shootings have also it like you numb to it. Like you don't get all when it first happened. What was that first joint? That first when the boys when it shot that.
What was it?
Columbine.
Columbine.
Everybody was like, the world stopped. It was,
oh my God.
It shut down everything. Now it's like, damn, another school shooting. We numb to it. Unfortunately, it's the new norm.
Until it hits your city, though. Until it hits close to home.
Now, if it hit close to home, then it makes it, it makes it a little closer, and you kind of like more tentative to it. But like when it's somewhere else and you see it, it's just like, damn, another school shooting. And it's unfortunate, man, that these are the days we live in. I can't imagine what those parents and those loved ones are going through, man. Like I said, again, my condolences to everybody, man. And I'm hoping that, that it's some kind of way our government, man, can get control on this, especially when it comes to schools and stuff, man, and kids and all the stuff that's going on, man, because it's getting out of hand. And, back when I was in school, and it probably in your school too, the gangsters will get into it at school and every now and again, they'll shoot it out. But it was never aimed at everybody in the school. It was targeted on the people. And then unfortunately, now what will happen, unfortunately, sometimes you would get innocent victims in those shootings that will stand by. But these shootings that's happening in these schools now is aimed at the school. It's aimed at the people in the school, random people that didn't deserve to die.
That was never a threat. That was never a threat for us coming up, man. Somebody coming into the school with intent to kill innocent children, bro. Like we never had that. That never was a thought. Now you just never know.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's again, just like you said, bro. I gotta echo what you said, man. I gotta echo your sentiments. Condolences to the families, to those kids, to those victims. It's just sad, bro. It's sad.
Indeed, bro. Like I said,
You know.
condolences, man. But unfortunately, we have come to the end of another great episode of a Warm Rad podcast. I had a great time today, bro. I appreciate you for coming in, having this commentary with me. I can't wait the next week till we record another episode. To all the Warm Raggers, appreciate you for coming in, checking in with us. Stay tuned. We're going to keep the content coming. We're going to keep everything rolling. Shout out V Grand. Hey, we outside.
Absolutely, man. And you know, again, like I always in every podcast saying the same thing, man. Thank you so much to our listeners, to our subscribers, anybody who liked our content, man. We truly, truly appreciate it from the heart, man.
Hey, salute.
Warm Rad Podcast. Salute, baby.
Hey, we out of here.